Hello YouTube, I'm NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff here with the INORL Snap-on Cup Series Season 1 here at Daytona for the Daytona 500. We last saw you at the Snap-on Shootout where Zachary Fitzwater pulled off the win and got himself also a spot in the All-Star race. We are not having any Gatorade duels due to the fact that there's really no point for them in Season 1, but Season 2 we will have Gatorade duels. And let's get ready for our starting command.
Start your engines.
There is our command to start the engines. We have 42 drivers set here in the field ready to go at Daytona. Who can win the Daytona 500? Could it be Zachary Fitzwater pulling off the double? Could it be Chris Washer in the 42? How about William Duncan in the 6? Could any of those three pull it off? Or just somebody who's making their really first only career starts in a stock car? What about Jesse Garcia in that 33 machine? On the pole we have Noah Hart. In second we have Aaron Mason. Then in third we have Chris Dalton. Fourth, James Qualls. Fifth is Temor Delrick. Sixth is Luis De Donato. Seventh is Jake Baskinger. Eighth is Brian James. Ninth is Max Tender. And 10th, rounding out the top 10, is Jake Rogers, as we will take you through the rest of the field. As here's an even better shot. Now let's check in where your snap-on shootout winner is. This 9 is Zachary Fitzwater. Looks like he's starting near the back, maybe around 30th or so. As he is going to have a long ways to go if he wants to win the 500 here. Can Zachary Fitzwater pull it off? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned to find out, as 42 cars are ready to go here at Daytona. The pace car is ready to duck on off. Who can get the win? Could it be Noah Hart, Aaron Mason? Who's gonna get the win? And we are green here at Daytona. Noah Hart leads him down to the back straightaway. Chris Dalton is followed by Temor Delrick and Aaron Mason there, as they are thinking about going 3 wide, maybe 4 wide in the 1, and it looks like they're going to go 3 wide. As this field is already starting to spread out into 3 wides and possibly 4 wides in the back. We'll have to see coming off this corner. Not yet, but it looks like Noah Hart's going to leave the first points lap this season. That 47 did back real good in the Dorsal Cup Series. Can it do the same here in the Snap-on Cup Series? Oh, but he's going to fall way back because he really lost a drafting partner. Same with Aaron Mason. It's like they kind of broke away for a minute and they're just getting sucked back in by the inside line. As now Max Tender is going for first place. As he is followed by Jake Rogers. And then here comes that 22 of Sam Young, wrecked in the shootout qualifying / practice. It looks like that car is doing fine. I believe this is still the car that wrecked, but it looks like they had a long time to fix it up, and they did get it fixed up. Max Tender still leads. He's followed by the 17 of Brendan Patterson. He did real well in the Dorsal Cup Series. Looks like he wants to lead now, and he has help from a good friend, Charles Sanford. Let's look at those two Fords trying to work together on the outside line. Will Sam Young try to split them? No, they won't. As there's 2 Chevys right behind Patterson, and then it looks like it just all mixed matched after that. Tender's trying to beat Patterson to the line, but he won't. Patterson leads back to the line. As we begin lap 4 out of 40 here. Still a long ways to go. Look at Max Tender, still doing good on the outside. If he can complete the pass on the outside, that's going to be one of the greatest passes I've ever seen. He must be real strong in that forecar today if he's going to be able to complete the pass on the outside. Oh, Charles Sanford going to make it 3 wide. Oh, and it looks like Aaron Mason and Sam Young going to help him. Did Max Tender just complete that pass on the outside? Yes, he did. How about Max Tender? He just completed a pass on the outside at Daytona. That's unheard of. But he's also broken away from the pack. That's kind of bad. But can he maybe block off more lanes and still keep that bubble between him and the pack? As they are 3 by 3 by 3 all over the field. If anybody slips up, the good field of a good part of the field is gonna wreck. Charles Sanford getting sucked through in the middle. Here comes Jackie Tang and Alex Allen. And Alex Allen gonna go by the 51. Will he make a move on the 4 coming out of the turn? Can he? Yes, he will. He's gonna make a move, but he didn't really get it. Oh, but look who got behind him to help him. That infamous number 9 car here at Daytona Speed Weeks, Zachary Fitzwater. We're gonna help that 30 car up to the front. The crowd is going wild as they see that 9 car right behind the 30, and you're gonna hear him scream even louder once he gets past the 30. And here comes Fitzwater with the help of Chris Washer. Like I said, these two were gonna be good, and they're gonna go flying by. Oh, Washer gonna make it 3 wide going into 3. Alex Allen way to the high groove. He's gonna lose a couple positions here. And Chris Washer gonna take the lead here with the help of Alex Perkle and Kyle Sosnowski not too far behind. Ooh, Alex Perkle getting shoved in the middle. Here comes Sosnowski on the inside, a fellow Chevy. Oh, and there's a wreck! Huge wreck back there. It's now a race back to the line. Washer blocking both lanes. There are cars everywhere. Lots of damage. Looks like Austin Talley, Henry Sanford, David Balzac, Jake Baskinger, James Qualls heavy damage, Brody Talley, Chris Dollerton, Charles Jackson, PJ Williams. As we are racing back to the line, Paul Swanson is now behind the 42, but he's not going to have enough time as Chris Washer leads back to the caution flag. As the whole field is going to slow down, hopefully they slow down the right way, because sometimes there tends to be some damage under these cautions when the field catches up. As I'll let you see where you are. Oh, there's another wreck back there. And that involves Louis Daytona, who got by that last wreck. Noah Hart, your pole sitter. And Brian James. What happened there? That's a bunch of cars. I think Brian James heavy damage. Like I said, you gotta be careful with these cars slowing down and speeding up down the back straightaway as they try to get single file. But we will take you to see what happened. Really, it just kind of starts over here. 4 wide coming off of 4. That's not a good idea. I don't even know how they held it off of turn 4. Now, here's the worst part. Still being 4 wide on the trial, PJ Williams comes up the track a little bit. Same with Brody Talley. He's coming down. Up into James Qualls and Dollerton. They go hard in the wall. 4 of them go. Baskinger gets a good piece. Same with Brody Talley, Louis Daytona, Charles Jackson. Just a pile up. Ooh, looks like Henry Sanford did get by. I thought he had damage. But a lot of damage for these drivers. So let's take one more look at that. It wasn't really severe. Just a lot of drivers just massed up against the wall. Brody Talley, he comes down. Qualls, tough break for him. He thought he was going to be good here at Daytona as he has heavy rear end and side damage. Jackson barely gets turned around. Baskinger runs in the back of Qualls. Look at Henry Sanford get by. How about David Balzac? He somehow got by. But let's see what happened to Jackson here. It looked like he was going to get by. PJ Williams getting a small piece. I think Williams may be fine here. Oh, he gets tapped by Baskinger. His teammate gets sent around. 3! No, was this 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars all involved? Yes, the 11 also got a small piece of it. Did the 11 get any damage though? Because we know Baskinger and Jackson got damage. Yes, that 11 definitely has some damage on the hood, as you can see. As you'll see it right here, watch the hood, how this pops up when he hits the back of his teammate. Yes, all 3 Joe Gibbs cars definitely getting damage here. Tough break for Baskinger, who owns that team. He's not going to be happy with all 3 of them. Alright, let's take you to see what happened to Louis Daytona. Actually, let's take an onboard here with the 14. I don't know how he got by that one. He should have some damage. Let's watch the 14 of here, the Polish. Let's take an onboard here with them. Now, how did he get by that? I don't know, but somebody needs to give this man a medal right there. As he somehow got by that. Now I'll take you to see what happened to the 48 here real quick. Just speed up to it. Now it looks like there's a spin. Oh yes! Here it is, Noah Hart and Brian James. What is Mark Hulbert doing? The Canadian. He's just swerving lane to lane. Watch. I don't know if that car got tail loose or tail happy, whatever happened. But he just went right up into Brian James, it looks like. Yes, he went right up into Brian James, turned him down into Noah Hart, put himself in the wall, spun those 2 out. Noah Hart into the wall, Brian James up into the wall. Now I think Brian James. Oh, Henry the Fitzwater. How? Oh my God. Oh God. We need. I hope they're both okay, because that was a heck of a hit for both of them. Let's watch this hit. Oh my God, I hope they're both okay, because that was. I mean, there is driver injuries in the series if both people agree on it. Because that was a heck of a hit by Noah Hart and Louis Daytona. Watch that again. Oh, well, Brian James also took a good hit into the side there, but he drove away, so obviously he was okay. But let's take an onboard here with Noah Hart, then we'll take you back to the green. Slowing down. And right there, to get together, it looked like they would have minor damage, and then... Oh my God. That's a hard hit. Hopefully, Louis Daytona and Noah Hart are both okay. But we will take you back to the green. We are back. Noah Hart and Louis Daytona have retired. Brody Talley went a lap down. Your top 10 is Paul Smonson, Mark Versky, James Silverfox, Kelsonoski, Chris Washer, James Shelley, William Duncan, Jesse Garcia, Tamur Delrick, and Zachary Fitzwater right there in 10th. As we are back to going green here at Daytona. Here's Mark Versky going for the lead now, as he is a PA Posse sprint car driver from Pennsylvania gone pro here, as he is racing for a development team owned by Kyle Sosnowski. His team owner is not too far behind. Sosnowski does not race for that team though. He races for Talker Motorsports. But it's really only a development driver team. They're not really looking to win the championship, but heck, if they can, they will. As he's getting help from James Shelley. Here comes William Duncan for second. Duncan has been pretty good at these restrictor plate tracks. He's been good, but not a lot of luck, but he's definitely been good. He has James Silverfox behind him. Will Duncan help Versky? They're both good friends. No, he will not. He will trick him and go right to the bottom lane as he will try to get the lead here. And he will definitely get it going in the one. Let's see any of the cars that are off pace here. Looks like, oh yes, Jake Baskinger. Heavy damage on that 18. Brody Talley. I think PJ Williams is fine, but he's just stuck all in this lap traffic, so he's gonna have to slice and dice his way through them to get back up to this main pack. Dollarton looks off the pace. Same with Qualls. Harbert may look fine. Jackson's off the pace. Same with Henry Sanford. And I think these are cars that are just straggling in the back of the pack. Unless PJ Williams gets another caution, then I don't think he's gonna get back up to the lead pack. Unless he has a miracle happen. Oh, what the? Somebody got spun here. That was an 84 of Alex Perkle. He looks okay. Doesn't look like the caution's out. But he's going to drop way back, and he has to hope that he stays within this pack, too. As it looks like he's almost back up to speed. As he has to hope that he can get back up to the pack, and they're 4 wide again. Sosnowski right behind Silver Fox. This is not good as they're reaching 201. They're 4 wide. Trent Dunham is still keeping it 4 wide. Oh, he almost turns Sosnowski, but they get right back up on the track, and they are okay. That could have turned out horribly. Oh, and the 23 almost got turned by the 30. We are still early on in this race. As it's kind of like a 3-car breakaway. 2 Roush versus the 22 of Sam Young. Oh, Paul Swanson going to leave his car owner, though. Duncan may not be happy about that. As it is 3 Fords dominating the first 3 spots. Fords have been doing great this weekend. I think Fords are going to be the winning car maker this year. As Sam Young now dropped to the outside. Look at Washer. He's been standing in the middle most of the race. He's been pretty daring. And does that 30 car have damage on the back of his car? Yes, he does. He has some rear end damage. That must have been under caution. But he's still keeping up, so he must be doing pretty well. Any lap cars in sight? Baskinger they'll probably catch by the end of the race unless there's another caution. These cars have kind of... Yes, they have definitely fallen off the pace here. They gotta hope that they can get back up to that main pack, or hope a caution comes out that doesn't involve them. You back up front here. And Peachy London taking the lead here. And at number 10, GoDaddy Chevrolet. Then he has Henry 8 of Fitzwater. Then Trent Dunham, David Rochester, and Chris Louvier in that Doggy Coin Motorsports car. Rochester having a head of steam on the inside line. Can he take third away from Trent Dunham? Yes, he can. Pichu London trying to break away from this pack, but he obviously won't. It's impossible to get away from this pack from like fully drive away from this pack unless you're Bill Elliott. And Rochester, another head of steam. He's going to go flying by Henry the Fitzwater. As we are approaching halfway in this race, we only have 1 wreck, really 1 caution for a wreck, and then a second small wreck after. We're getting word Noah Hart and Louis Dinonato are still getting checked out in the care center. They both say that they have the wind knocked out of them. They're very sore. They're checking for any possible broken bones. Hopefully those 2 are going to be alright. As here comes Brendan Patterson for the lead from Team Thunder. And with the help of his teammate Nick Pericles, Team Thunder, which is made up of the 16, 17, 99, and 6 car. I'm sorry if I call them Roush. They're really called Team Thunder. And they're going to go 3 wide from Aaron Mason, your outside pole sitter. And they're going to go 4 wide from Mark Versky. That's a rookie mistake, and the 78 gets turned. 78 gets turned right in front of David Rochester. A huge wreck. Duncan of all. Paul Swanson. There's more cars coming. Luckily, no more cars coming on the track got into them. As heavy damage to William Duncan. Oh, that is a tough break for that 6 machine. He felt so happy coming into Daytona thinking he could win it, and it looks like his day is done. And there's another wreck up here. Look, it may have involved Peachy London. Alex Perkle got damage. A lot of cars got damage. As Aaron Mason led back to the line, we'll take it to see what happens. Mark Bursky makes it 4 wide. The 78 of Brody Talley kind of comes down again. The Brody Talley involved in 2 wrecks kind of already. And he gets spun up. And David Rochester. Rochester took a hit, man. Hopefully he's alright too. And how did David Valzak get through that one again? Maybe a little bit of fender damage, but he should be fine. Trent Dunham getting a piece too. Oh, then here's that other pack coming. Like we said, they may have hit one of these 3 cars, the first 3. We know Alex Perkle got them, so obviously he hit somebody here. So anyways, let's take it to see what happened to Paul Swanson and William Duncan. There was a second chain reaction wreck to that. Oh, when Peachy London came down, he got shot down right into Paul Swanson, who spun right up into his teammate William Duncan, and they, oh my god, they both took a hit. Sam Young getting involved, same with the 23 and 10 of Peachy London. Hopefully the 99 and 6 are okay, man. Watch this hit. He gets hit driver's side door by Duncan then into the wall, driver's side door. I don't know if Paul Swanson's okay, as I don't think he drove away from that wreck. Did he? Yes, he did. He's okay. Oh no, we're hearing on the radio. He feels like his arm something's wrong with his wrist. Hopefully he's okay, because we don't want something wrong with his wrist. That's 2 hard hits into the wall. Hopefully Paul Swanson is alright. That 99 car took a hit. Let's go on board with them. Yes, he probably thought he was clear, but it wasn't just right. About that, I'm back. And man, that was just a heck of a hit for Paul Swanson. Now, how did the 84 get its damage? The 84 of Alex Perkle. Obviously, he's over here. Oh! He runs into the back of his teammate, the side of his teammate, and gets his damage. He's made a great save, though, but obviously, those 2 are definitely going to have a talk. That just screwed the transmission of the 98 car. Let's take a rear shot of that. Let's take a left side for the 98 here. I don't know what the 84 was thinking. Let's slow-mo it. And that 5 car goes by, the 84 is going to be following. And boom, right there. You see that fender damage. He hits the wall, comes back into 84. And the 84 gets heavy damage. Same with the 98 of Chris Louvier. And we are going to take you back to the green. Are back. There are 4 more retired cars. The 6 of William Duncan, the 99 of Paul Swanson, 13 of David Rochester, and the 78 of Brody Talley. Austin Talley's 1 lap down in 36th. In first is Aaron Mason. Chris Washer 2nd. Brendan Patterson 3rd. Nick Perricle is 4th. Mark Bursky 5th. James Shelley 6th. Max Tender 7th. Zachary Fitzwater 8th. Henrietta Fitzwater 9th. And Jesse Garcia rounding out the top 10. As we are back to going green here at Daytona. Alrighty, that 11 car cannot keep up with this field, as Aaron Mason blows right by him here going in the 1. But he will attempt to give him drafting help so he can stay in his front pack and fight to get that lap back. Because there's probably going to be another caution, because there's only a few cars out. Usually there's about 21 out and there's no cautions up to that, but there is still enough cars to have another big one here, as we already had our 2 big ones here and probably going to get a 3rd one. Chris Washer now chasing down the 88 with the help of Brendan Patterson, as it is a 3 car. And did I already see a wreck back here? Yes, Max Tender up in the wall. PJ Williams around. Nick Pericles. Everybody wrecking the whole. Oh, there's somebody flipping with that Trent Dunham. As there was a 3rd big one on the restart lap. Chris Louvier. I think I saw the one of Trent Dunham flipping. As it's a race back to the line. That was the biggest one yet. Nope, they're slowing down already. It looks like Aaron Mason still had the lead. Chris Washer holding second and Brendan Patterson holding third. As we will take you to see what happened right there. I think the problem was the 11 car slowing up the field here. Yeah, whoa. No, whoa, what was the 3 Charles Sanford doing? Did Henry to Fitzwater? Oh, the 24 turned the 43 on into the 3. He came back up right into Max Tenner and Henry to Fitzwater. Max Tenner gets sent around right in front of Nick Pericles, another Team Thunder car getting damaged. Around the 4 goes, oh, look at the 51. Henry Sanford took a hit. Same with the 21. The Jackie Tang, was it Jackie Tang that almost flipped? Yeah, Jackie Tang almost flipped. As there was just more and more cars piling in. Nicholas Guerrero, oh, what about the 18? Did he flip? No. Look at Petrie London just scraping the wall, the outside wall, better than just pile driving the front. Oh, but he wasn't lucky enough as he hits the 22 again on his way to the line. Let's watch the view like this. And let's watch it unfold right here. We'll see it all the way starting turn 3. As that already broke out here. There's not a lot of cars made it by without damage. See what happened to the 22 Sam Young here. Looks like he got by 2 hits. Was gonna get by pretty okay. Then, boom, 66 right there. Then a 10. Heavy damage for Sam Young. Now what happened to the 84 of Alex Perkle? 2 wrecks in a row for him. He just couldn't escape it here. Turned down, but the 26 was there. He got all. Oh no, he got hit from Max Tender. He hit him real hard. 98. Hey, I'm surprised nobody flipped in this. PJ Williams, another hit. Let's see what happened to his teammate, the 98 of Chris Olivier in the Doggy Coin Motorsports machine. Hard to slow down. Hit Jackie Tang, then got hit by the 66 and just got launched like a bowling pin across the grass. Wow, what a hit. Alright, let's take an onboard here from Max Tenner to see what happened from his point of view. That number 4 Budweiser machine. Heck of a hit for Max Tenner. What about Brian James here? Let's see what happened to him. Oh, let's see what happened to Henry Sanford. Oh, just a heck of a hit on the front notes of his car. Then back into the outside wall a little bit, it looked like. So let's watch that from his view. Oh my god. What a hit for him. That was a heck of a hit for Henry Sanford. Watch this hit. Hopefully he is okay, as we have taken some hard hits here today at Daytona. As we will take you back to the green flag. A heck of a lot more cars are retired. The 27, 55, 4, 18, 66, 51, 84, 16, 10, 26, 22, 40, 98, 23, 34, and 21 have all retired, leaving 20 cars left in the race and 19 on the lead lap. Already that 11 car falling back, but he's still getting a good finish if he just survives in this race. Aaron Mason off to a good start, away from Chris Washer and the rest of the field. Can he break away for a little bit? Since there's not a lot of cars left, maybe he can break away from the pack, because maybe there might not be a pack. Here comes Mark Versky to the inside there. Mason, your outside pole sitter, has done superbly today. but it looks like Chris Washer already has his draft and will be catching up to him. Yeah, it says he's 2 more miles per hour faster than he is. There's still smoke from that huge wreck coming out of turn 4 there. Already Washer caught up, as we'll take you through the field to see where you're at. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry again. There's a lot of Hendrick Motorsports cars. 3 out of the 4 still left in this. I'm surprised. Most of the teams here today have lost a car some way or other. They have lost Luis Detonato. But wow. They're doing pretty well. Jesse Garcia is doing amazing. He is in his 2nd ever stock car race. He did superbly in the shootout. Can he do well here at Daytona? And maybe pick up his first stock car win in his 2nd stock car start. Dylan Young is back here in 17th. He's just lingered around the back all day, waiting for the good time to strike. Could he pick up a win? Nobody gets stuck behind the 11 car. That is not good for Dylan Young. But he is still somewhat going as fast as the rest of the field. As your leader is Mark Brisky with the help of his team owner, Kyle Sosnowski, helping his development driver up to the front. Would these two make a pair since Sosnowski really has no teammates left in this? Yes, I believe 1 teammate left in this on his team. So let's see how he does. No, but he's going to go right by his development driver, showing him that if you want to win, you're going to have to win the right way. Let's see if Dylan Young got around that 11. No, he pushed him right back up into the pack. As there's also 3 RCR cars left in this. The 31 of Mark Halbert, the 33, and the 3. The 27 is out, though. As James Silverfox goes by the 41. As Zachary Fitzwater, look who's still in this race, goes for first. No, but Charles Jackson, who was involved in a wreck early on. Looks like they got that car back working well. As Charles Samper right behind him. It's a battle between the Charles for 2nd. See what cars off the pace. It looks like Henrietta Fitzwater's off the pace, along with Trent Dunham. It looks like he can't get back up to the pack. That looks like it's it. Dylan Young still in the back, just hanging back there. I don't know what he's waiting for. I think it's about time to go. Same with a few of these drivers, just lingering in the back. Charles Samper now going for the lead over Zachary Fitzwater with the help of Aaron Mason. There's also only 1 Team Thunder car left in this out of the 4, and that is Brendan Patterson, which I think is the 2nd best out of the 4. I would have to put William Duncan the best, but Brendan Patterson, I believe, is in a close 2nd. Charles Sanford now taking the lead, and he has the help of a Chevy teammate in the 7 machine. He's going to go to the inside, which is Mark Gursky, who has the help of Jake Rogers. We haven't talked about Jake Rogers all day. He's up here at the front. He did pretty well in that shootout. Can he do well here in the 500? Maybe pick up a win. And we have a Ford, James Shelley, coming on the inside with the help of Chris Washer. Shelley, I think, one of the only Fords left standing. Ford was dominating early on. I believe him and Brendan Patterson are the only 2 Fords left in this pack, along with Dylan Young, but who's lingering back. Yeah, I think they are. Ford was dominating early on, but they have slowly been taken out of this race. Yes, Dylan Young is the last Ford, and he's stuck in the back here, as he's in threat of losing the pack. I think he may be down a cylinder, because he just can't get up to this pack. Yes, he may be down a cylinder. But Fords may not have a lot left, but they still got their 2 at the front. Brendan Patterson at the front here at Daytona, as we are coming to get 5 to go here at Daytona. And he will block Aaron Mason, and he will try to keep that lead in the number 17 Nationwide Insurance car. Nationwide is on your side, and obviously it is today. Mark Bursky can go all the way down to the bottom to pass Chris Washer. Smart move by him. He's going to probably get followed by his teammate Kyle Sosnowski. Yes, Sosnowski will come to help him, it looks like. Those two, you better watch out for these two, because they might be doing good working together. But Sosnowski can't get down as Charles Jackson shuts the door with the help of Jesse Garcia. And is that the 3 car working behind his teammate? Yes, it is. As Dylan Young finally deciding to go past his 11 car. I think he just pressed the boost button and knocked it up to 88 miles per hour. But I think he's going to need to go more than back in time to win this one, as he is way behind the field. He waited way too long. Yes, Dylan Young. Unless his day is done. Unless the whole field wrecks at once. We are coming to get 3 to go. Aaron Mason, your outside pulls are leading as Mark Versky is in second. These two are attempting to break away and trying to pull a 2-car tandem. Who's going to lead back to the line? They come to get 3 to go. Can it be Mark Versky? No, he's going to stay right behind them. If they're going to try to break away and then duel it out between these two. As who can get it done? Let's take that away so you can see the whole field. Versky and Mason trying to run away with it. James Shelley trying to get up there along with Charles Sanford. As these two are just flying from the field. Reaching 200 right off the corner. And now Versky's going to make a move, and that's going to help James Shelley, Charles Sanford, and Jesse Garcia. Garcia in his second ever stock car start, maybe in a position to win this. As they caught these two real fast, and they have to slow down. And that almost forced Charles Sanford up out of the groove and onto the outside lane, which is not what he wants to do. And they're going to fly by Mason. Mason has dropped like a rock, and it may be over for him. As here comes Sanford and Jesse Garcia on the inside with 2 to go. And look who's right back there, Zachary Fitzwater. Can he pull off and make it a double? Oh, but James Silverfox trying to make a move on a 33 and gonna shove him out of lane. It's tough luck for Jesse Garcia. And now Charles Sanford on the inside of the 7 of Mark Versky. Can Sanford hold off and get the win here at Daytona? We're going to be James Silverfox or Zachary Fitzwater right there on that inside line. What it would be if Zachary Fitzwater could pull the double off here at Daytona. And James Silverfox takes the lead on the white flag here at Daytona. Fitzwater making it 3 wide going in the 1. I think Fitzwater made that move too early though. He's leading on the white flag. He wants to pull the double. But no, Sosnowski wants to pass the 15, and there's a lap car. Fitzwater blocks the lanes. And Fitzwater shoots by Chris Washer right behind them. It's between these two. Like I said, it was going to come down to these two. But it's not going to matter. Zachary Fitzwater will pull the Daytona double in the INORL Snap-on Cup Series. Fitzwater wins the 2nd time here at Daytona. How about that? Zachary Fitzwater pulls the Daytona double. He wins the Snap-on Shootout. And he wins the Daytona 500. Chris Washer in a close 2nd. Jake Rogers 3rd. Alex Allen 4th. And Brendan Patterson 5th. That 9 team is going nuts. The fans are going wild. That 9 team has pulled the Daytona double. How about that? Like I said, Ford really only had 3 cars left in the pack against a bunch of Chevy and Toyotas. And you know what they did? They showed them that they could still win, as Ford brings home the win at the Daytona 500, and Zachary Fitzwater brings home his 2nd win of the season. The first one doesn't count towards points, but Fitzwater may have locked himself into the chase already. What a win for Zachary Fitzwater, as we will take you to your race results. Congratulations to Zachary Fitzwater. Congratulations to Zachary Fitzwater on pulling the Daytona double. We will see you next week from Rockingham.